crafty friends, this is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and I have a few things to tell you before I get into this. I want to let you know something that's coming tomorrow. My final video for the Back to Basics series that I started in January. And I explain in that video why it has taken me so long to get that video up. But anyhow, that video is debuting tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And there's a very, very hefty prize and associated with that video. In that video, I tell you exactly what you need to do to win that prize. So, I also tell you in that video that when I have a series, I will be offering up a prize. And so anyhow, what you need to do to be eligible to win the prize in any of my series is, I don't even know if that's a word, you have to comment on every single video in the series. Now, another thing, it would be really nice if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell down below, and then you can be notified of when I upload videos. I am working very, very diligently and very, very hard to get on a set schedule so that I will have content up regularly and not have these huge breaks like I just recently had. So anyhow, I will announce the prize for this series, which I'm going to get into in just a minute. I will announce the prize, what the prize is for this series next Monday. This Monday kind of crept up on me. I had a lot going on the last couple of days, and it kind of crept up on me, and so I didn't get a chance to to figure out what it is. But anyhow, it is Mermay, and I got that term from Danny Bendel. She is on the digital design team for Not Too Shabby. I am the designer / social media coordinator for Not Too Shabby, and she is on the digital design team, so I work with her. She also runs a lovely group called There's a Stamp for That on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, there's a group, and there is a challenge this whole month for mermaid. And so that's where I got the term. I have always just called it Mermayzing Monday. And so I am calling this Mermayzing Monday, and I changed the spelling of the Mermayzing, as you can see, as you saw in the thumbnail. So anyhow, I will be back every single Monday in May with a different video. Now, I want to show you first what I started last summer, and I did not get it finished. I have a shelf that sits to the left of me, and I like to put a seasonal banner on that shelf. I will tell you, there's not been a banner on that shelf since spring of 2021 because I've not gotten any of them created. So anyhow, I started this last summer, and I am determined to have a summer banner hanging there, and this year. And so I did S last summer, so I got that one made. I did U, I got that one made, and I did M. And actually, when I went looking in my Mermayzing drawer, I have a drawer. I know I've said this on my channel before, but I have one of those Create Room dream boxes, except it's an older model. And I have my 12 by 12 drawers set up that are right in front of me. And I have them labeled projects and, my Not Too Shabby drawer, my sheet load drawer. But I have one drawer that has all my mermaid stuff in it. It has mermaid paper in it, has all my mermaid stamps in it. So If I want to do anything mermaid, it's in that drawer. So anyhow, I had made this one not necessarily as part of the banner, but I also have a banner that hangs on my crown above my head all the time because my craft room is decorated in mermaids, a mermaid theme for the whole craft room. And so that banner hangs above my head all the time. And I had created this little piece of the banner to go on that banner, but it wouldn't fit. So it's going to be incorporated into my little banner that says summer. Okay, so now let's get into it. This is what I have used. Let's see. You can probably see it better if it's on the white. It is she's off to the side to be cleaned. It is from the Greeting Farm, and her name is Marissa. And it says, "You sure are sweet." I might use that sentiment. I might not. So that's why I haven't done it yet. So I am going to put the banner together for you, or the banner piece together for you. And here she is. I have already colored her up. And I colored her because all the rest of them, with the exception of this one, all the rest of them are stamped on a pattern piece of paper. So I went ahead and stamped her on a pattern piece of paper and colored her up. I really like how she turned out. I will be, of course, giving her some shimmer and sparkle here in a few minutes. But I have all of these pieces of my banner, and what I use for the banner piece is the stitched party banners from Lawn Fawn, the largest one. So I am going to just start figuring out how I want my mermaid to sit. I kind of had figured this out a little bit ahead of time before I came on here. And I always say that a mermaid needs a friend. When she's swimming, she's got to have a friend. So, so this one, I don't know if I want to use I think I want to use that great big one, but I can't block the hole. And I think I'm going to stamp the you sure are sweet, you sure are sweet, right on my circle down here. So she's going to go, okay, so that's how my banner is going to go. Let's see where my M is. My M can go right up there. All right. So let me stamp my sentiment. Let's see, that's where she is on my stamping tool. So I am going to stamp her, or this sentiment, right on here, and I'm going to stamp it in VersaFine Clear Black Onyx ink so that it'll show up very good. And I'm not on camera, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that right there. Grab my ink pad. It sits on a shelf right beside me in a little bin. I have all my ink pads right there that I use frequently, and that's one of the things that I show in the Back to Basics series. If you're new and you're going to watch them all, and you have a week to do it, because I will be announcing the winner next Tuesday. And but that's one of the things I did, was to compare black inks in there. All right. So now all we need to do is to put my little banner together. So we'll go with that one first. Make sure I'm on camera. And I'm sorry, my ATG gun squeaks. So if I'm doing anything live, it just squeaks. Okay, well, we're going to put her on with some liquid glue. I have some Bearly Art glue with a very fine tip on it. And I will link all of these products that I can find in the description box down below. So there she is. I might need to stick that down behind her a little bit. Oh, and I want the textured side, so I guess we need to turn it over. I absolutely love mermaids, and I live in Central Florida. I don't know if you've ever heard of Weeki Wachee has mermaids, and a mermaid show. And I live close to that, but I live in Citrus County, and a little mermaid like museum, store, adventure, I don't know, just opened up in my county, in the next town over. So I am thinking that I really want to go there this summer. All right. So we're going to put our M right up there. So she has her friend. Of course, I know that a starfish is living as well. So, but she has her friend, the seahorse. Mermaids, I think that mermaids like seahorses. And if I could be a mermaid, I would be a mermaid. That's what I would be if I could be something else, is a mermaid. Okay, I want that mermaid tail out on top of this. And I hope I'm on camera, guys, because my little screen just shut off. It does that occasionally. Let's glue this down a little bit more. Now, you know how some crafters put something heavy on top? I never have anything sitting right here to put on top of anything. I guess I could put my my stamping tool. It's not a Misty. My stamping tool on here. Okay, I am going to grab my Wink of Stella, although this is not my favorite, but I am going to grab that and sparkle up her whole tail. I go into, in the last video of the Back to Basics series is Shimmer and Sparkle, and I go into this particular marker, or sparkle shimmer marker, but it is not my favorite. I cannot get my hands on my favorite one. Cannot get my hands on it. Have been trying since January. That's one of the things that held up the last video, because I kept thinking, well, maybe I'll get my hands on it, but I can't. It's out of stock everywhere. And if they quit making it, I am going to be one sad person. Okay, so I think we need some white in her eyes. I also go over white pens in the Back to Basics series. And I did not intend this to be me all telling you about the Back to Basics series. Ah, get off. I glued it down to my mat. I need to change this mat tomorrow anyhow. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right, so there she is. She is all finished. So I am going to try my best, because I think the video would be too long if I work on the rest of them. I have S-U-M-M, I have E and R to do. So I'm going to try my best to have E done, and then I'll do R next week, and then my banner will be finished. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, all of the products will be linked down below, and I will announce the prize for this series next week. And don't forget to watch the Back to Basics Shimmer and Sparkle video tomorrow. Catch you in the next video. Bye.